the site, isn't it? This is the home of the Wallaroo Drovers. Those who abandoned corrupt cities not to seize the dream, but protect it. Specifically, to protect this. The Pink Lake. The last of the dream waters not trapped beyond the Great Barrier. But where is everyone? This forest is usually abuzz with the busy work of rangers and craftspeople. Have you seen anything odd around here, Wizard? Perhaps we'd best look around.
Okay, so there's no treasure chest right now.
Quite something, this lake. Not a dried-up puddle in the middle of the desert, but the hub of an ecosystem stemming straight from dreams. By George, what the blinking blimey are those? Some sort of monstrous koala? These must be why no one is around. I think then someone must show these bounders what for. Have at it, Wizard. Bonesberry rules of magical combat, of course.
Got bears. Nice.
Hey there, my name's Maul. That's a play on Morpheus, if you're curious, which some aren't. I'm the guardian of the dreaming. I am also the thought leader of the peoples of the forest. That means I lead with my thoughts, as you can no doubt tell. Now, who are you? Ah, the wizard. Even way out here, we've heard of the one who walked the reverie. It's a mindscape estuary that extends from the dreaming, that is. Like I said, it's my sacred duty to protect the dreaming. From the townies who would hawk it, from the riders who'd unleash it, and from the drop bears who... not quite sure what they want.
Those are drop bears, the mythical koalas of legend that leap from the clouds onto their prey. And they don't seem very droppy.
Well, they were. Then they did. And now there's nowhere to drop, so they don't. We assume they're after what everyone's after. The Great Barrier. The last defense of the living source of dream water. The only thing that shields it from the corruption of the worlds. Safe behind this wall, the dreamer sleeps, imagines, inspires us all. Not a bad job if you can get it.
Yes, I do recall. Indeed, it is why we have come. My associates freed me from the clutches of Ned Colley. They wish to enter the dreaming.
No, sorry. It's great you're safe, Joe Lock, but we're surrounded by enemies. Not just the drop bears. Worse things, scary things.
Ha! You missed, you gnarly nitwit. Oh, right, they loop back around.
We've got some extremely moody young people riding around on leggy birds throwing things at us. That's why most of us are in the trees, safe from birds. Ranger Jack leapt into action like a rabbit. That's a little jackrabbit humor for you. He's not a rabbit, though. He's a kangaroo. No joke there. Maybe you can give him a hand, wizard. Can't let anyone pass the Great Barrier with corrupted influences about.
Shh! Listen to the forest. It's subtle, but they're there.
Ah! Down with the Dream Stealers!
That's the call of the Night Riders. They're all around us in the dark, waiting. I've sent rangers in. They don't come out. Or they do, but they're not the same as when they entered. They're whimpering, raving about deep red lights. That swoosh. Go in if you want, but I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And I hate Jill more than anything. She knows what she did.
Wow. Okay.
God, look who it is. Another Strange Face come to Dream Steal. Joke's on you, Strange Face. All our dreams is nightmares and pain. And now I use that pain to life steal you. Lucky you. I'll just have to live with it. zombie face. Go back to your empty life and think you won. But we are everywhere. Can you find us all?
Why are they calling a zombie face in strange names? It's so weird. And scary face in a strange face. This is so weird.
I wrote a poem about my feelings. It has no rhymes because rhymes are hard and dumb. And I don't like you. Forest of dreams, forest of lies, forest so colorful, forest so dark. Dark like dark chocolate, dark like my soul. You're going to drown in the dreams that you stole. Oh hey, it says rhymes. Come, I'm almost a poet. Poem about you. And this one most definitely won't rhyme.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
You again. Oh, it's all gotta stop. The wronging wronginess is everywhere. The wronginess is everyone. We live in a nightmare the olds make. Now they will fight through a nightmare of mine.
Ja, Frosche ist crazy.
side sillies, one side luckies. The dream stuff don't blow, and Wallaroo turns dead. The barrier has to fall down. The dreaming has to flow and drown us all.
Yep, she's cozy.
You faced the sleuthing ones and leave to tell about it? Unexpected, but good job. I thought the emu riders all fled. Seems some stayed, some adapted. Indeed, the riders all started here. One day, I went to the Pink Lake to fetch a pail of dream water, and they emerged, the birds. The young Lyricans tamed them, rode them to kick at the Great Barrier, and when that got them nowhere, they went elsewhere. I was not so lucky. In the confusion, I was pushed by Jill. I fell down, but that's a personal matter. You should update Mob. I'll be here, seething.
Accuse us of stealing dreams? Well, there's a fair bit of irony there. They tried to kick down the Great Barrier to get to the dreaming.
It is not an unfamiliar criticism, though. The townies often accuse our lot of having stolen the dreaming already.
Big talk from the Seize the Dream bunch, but it's not true. They just say that sort of thing whenever they can't make the extra gold coin. Really, it's on them. They drain all their resources, and why they have nothing more to sell. That's what set the riders off. I hear it in their heads, thought leader that I am. Rage. Rage, and also toads. Dreams are weird like that. Sometimes there's toads. And then emus leapt out of the Pink Lake, followed shortly after by drop bears. Nightmares they are, made real.
But whose nightmares? And why? Something triggered these events, something specific. Wizard, catch a drop bear and bring it to camp for study.
for our resident thought leader to dreamwalk the creature and discern its origins. I know a tree that can do that.
Yes, it's all very simple and dangerous. Thought leaders ingest the dreaming in our walkabouts to gain our... Wait, do I know you?
I don't see how. I haven't been to Wallaroo in your lifetime.
So, you have been here before. There's an aura about you. Angry and sad. But you guard your thoughts well. Let's hope this beastie doesn't. There is rage, in theft, in trespass. I see the judges. I see frogs and souvenirs. I see nightmares and devils and t-shirts.
My word! Frogs, souvenirs, devils, and t-shirts? That sounds like my resort. Why would a creature from the Pink Lake see that?
The same reason you fled it, mate. That place oozes corruption. It warps the dreaming. You brought them here, Joan. Only fair you go kick them out.
Or go talk to them at any rate. Wizard, would you accompany me?
Okay. Nothing on that map. Oh, I see, because we have to leave her back here.
Apologies if Morp seems suspicious, Wizard. The Drovers are constantly struggling to protect the dreaming from their towny peers. They live in fear that somehow, if the wrong minds enter the dreaming, the entity that creates it will be corrupted. Suffice to say, I once exemplified that fear. My walkabout inspired me to create a garden paradise in the desert, a haven for any frog. It quickly became any frog who could afford it, and that range got narrower and narrower until, well, corruption, as Morp says. The resort is just down this way. Let's go see for ourselves what has become of it.
Hang on. Oh no, this is civilian. Oh yeah, we also have a new mount. Stone Cold. Yeah. What do you think? You like it? You do? Link it down in the comments below.
What is happening here? What are these monsters? Where are the guests? The hosts? Where?
Welcome to the Billabongs at Wobbegong. My name is Maeve, and I'll be your guide to the best luxury, food, and entertainment Wallaroo has to offer.
Yes, dear, I know. I founded the blasted...
Founded by Mr. Kane and Associate.
Associate?
This resort is packed with amenities for the frogs and frogs at heart. Follow me to the back for a tour of our wonderful facilities.
No, I just need to know where... she's gone. Come, Wizard. She'll know where to find a judge to explain what's happening here.
Find our unique boomerang range. It is undergoing a temporary pyrotechnic event. Everything is completely fine.
Madam, there are literally monsters standing out front. Do you know?
Did you know some of the water in Wallaroo helps dreams come true? It can. One dip in these ponds can inspire art and invention. Unfortunately, they are currently off limits due to a minor security issue.
The monsters, I take it.
But let me show you to our main resort hotel, where elegance is on demand.
Is she seriously leading us back out front?
You would think so, yeah.
You may have noticed the local fauna. Phantasmanian devils, we call the little rascals. Don't worry, they may look scary and ghostly. And yes, there have been malicious complaints from escapees about being swallowed whole, but they're harmless.
Escapees?
Now, let me show you the luxurious...
Enough. Enough of this insipid pageantry. I am Joan Locke, your founder and employer. Where is Mr. Kane?
Ma'am, I'm afraid Miss Locke ran into the forest to be eaten by penguins. This joke is in very poor taste. There's nothing funny about... Oh, no, no, no!
Oh, one of the monsters swallowed her whole. Hurry, Wizard, there may yet be time to rescue her.